When we hear the word innovation, we often think of progress, but often what goes hand in hand with innovation is inequity. No one should be sacrificed or exploited on the road to progress, but too often they are. My name is Ruha Benjamin, and I'm a transdisciplinary scholar and writer. I study the social dimensions of science, technology, and medicine, and also the ways that everyday people resist and reimagine the status quo. There are algorithms making decisions about our lives in every arena that are often producing the same pattern of resource allocation and discrimination. The data used to train these algorithms are based on the behavior of human beings for the prior decades. And these algorithms are operating in healthcare, in policing, in education, in finance. The smarter these systems become, often the more racist and sexist they become. This is the new Jim Code. It was in your face and explicit in the Jim Crow era. Now it's much more subtle, and it's under the guise of progress and neutrality. So if we want any kind of change in the future, it starts with rethinking the assumptions that we inherit, the paradigms that we're taught not to question. Everything that we see in front of us, the hardware, the software, the policies in our lives, it required someone to imagine it to begin with. And so in many ways, we're living inside someone else's imagination of what education should be, of what public safety should be, of what healthcare is. Imagination and power go hand in hand. And so we have to give ourselves permission to grow our collective imagination so that everyone can thrive. We have to radically expand who and what gets a say and look to different sources of knowledge and expertise. And to do so not as a burden, but as a joyful responsibility that we all have.